Monster Party is a new film that's recently been released. It's got a good cast, Julian McMahon, Lance Reddick, Robin Tunney, and you would think that the premise, which itself sounds good, a group of 3 young thieves are trapped in a mansion where a group of repentant serial killers are having a dinner party, would be a great film. Unfortunately, it's not. The cast have all shown that they can do good things, but this is a film that suffers from really poor writing and really poor directing. I don't like to try and throw criticism at things because I always think people are putting a lot of effort into stuff and making things that I get the sort of privilege of watching, but this just is sort of devoid of any real style or effort. The premise itself is great. You've got these people trapped in this building with a group of serial killers, and they're having a sort of serial killers anonymous meeting. They're all sort of trying to give up being serial killers. Some of them are like 5 years into not having killed people and that. And this pushes them over the edge, this robbery of being trapped in the house with these thieves. Now, what you could have is that each of these people being killers has their own style or particular method, and you could then see them break and explore those different types of kills, because obviously, you know, it's a slasher type film and you're going to have gore and kills, but they don't. Everyone just seems to get killed in relatively same way, whether it be guns or knives or axes or sword, it doesn't matter, but no one's got any particular style or method that they prefer to use, or at least it's not fully explained, and it's not clear or done in a fun way. So that's one thing that they missed, because they could have had all these different types of people trying to kill each other and outdo each other, a bit like a sort of horror film mashup of different styles of killer. The other thing is the set. It's in this big mansion in Malibu in America, and it just feels like they've got a empty rental house that's devoid of any real decoration or set dressing, and they set the film there. It feels dull and bland and textureless, and that just sucks any atmosphere the film might have from it. If they just done something with the lighting or dressed the set a bit differently, or, you know, hung some paintings. I appreciate people have got budgets they've got to work to and that, but I'm sure they could have knocked something together to make the house perhaps seem a little bit creepier, or have hints that the people in the house were killers, and had sort of psychological problems they were trying to hide but were coming out in the decorations. That would have been a really good idea, but they don't do that either. And then just the general direction. There's sort of attempts to try and make it kooky and a bit weird that just come off as being wrong and falling flat. Towards the end, there's a scene where 2 of the people get out of the house, and there's some sort of happy, fun music playing over it, and then they get rushed by someone with a chainsaw and the happy music keeps playing, and you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to like juxtapose one against the other, but it just doesn't work because you don't care whatsoever about the plot or the characters in it. So a real missed opportunity this was. Monster Party, if you want to see it, by all means you might think different to me, but I would rather watch something else like one of the Collector films. Similar kind of premise, people trapped in a house getting killed, particularly if you watch The Collection, the second film, but way more atmospheric and better pulled off.